You have no idea the evils being perpetrated on the planet right now by multiple malevolent species. They are being countered by the advanced benevolent species. And generally the good guys win, but that doesn't mean the bad guys don't get in a lot of punches. And there are crystal grids in the planet now. There's an Anunnaki crystal grid that just sends all kinds of horrible negative energy around the planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and has been doing so for decades.
Is there anything light workers can do to dissolve that?
Physically, no. The crystals of which we just spoke, the grid, is distributed throughout the planet, and it's underground and mostly out of phase with reality. There's one that was allowed to be discovered in Mexico. The dimensional barrier was dropped. Okay, we're stopping because this is information from a book and we do not know it to be true. So that explains the stutter. We will not quote information given by some other party. So to return, physically there's not anything you can do to the actual grid itself. However, energetically you can do quite a lot. It all boils down to what light workers are. You're existing in a place, absorbing the frequencies of the land and the universe all around you, and you're transmuting them into more positive energies. You can take in the 2D and 3D and 1, 2, and 3D energies here into your body, and you can release not only 3D energies, but 4 and 5 and 6D energies that you can't see, that you don't even know that you're doing, but it's happening. It's like you're walking around emanating higher dimensional energy to help feed the planet, to help seed, to help to serve as a small bonfire in a cold continent, if you will, to help raise the frequency of energy just a little bit more by your very existence, and by meditating and raising your own personal frequency of love and light and having love and compassion for others. That is what you can do, because by loving each other and by loving yourself, you create this web of energy, this web of positivity that Earth feels. Earth is quite alive. And it is, I guess the good analogy is it's like 1,000 people at a concert all raising their lighters to a love song. If they do that long enough, the room is going to get very warm. Even though you're just standing there with your little teeny lighter in your hand, thinking, what am I going to do? What difference can I make? But then when there's 1,000 other people doing the same thing, and you continue doing that for hours, the temperature will go up. And that is what light workers are doing. So in some ways, your very existence helps it, but meditate on sending love to Earth. Meditate on sending love to humanity and forgiving both yourself and everyone. Just live with compassion. Meditate on seeing Earth ascend, surrounded with a golden light, a golden halo, if you will, of just love and energy, like tapped into source. Because by your good intention, by your positivity, you do help to raise the vibration of your surroundings, and you are yet another firefly lighting up the world. So don't be discouraged. Scott's intellectual side loves to read books and learn about everything around him, but some of the stuff he's been reading lately has been frightening. But he feels it's necessary to have a bigger picture. So we would say just continue what you're doing. And these sessions alone, think about the impact that you have on each life that when you do a session such as this. not only is the individual lightened and provided information that was not there before consciously, but you're releasing energetic barriers. You're helping to raise the vibration of that individual just a little bit more, but every person that you work with, every person that they interact with will benefit from that heightened vibration. And it's a cumulative effect. It's the butterfly effect. So continue doing what you're doing. These sessions are very helpful, very, very helpful. And when enough people are having these awakening experiences and getting in touch with aspects of themselves that they didn't even know were there, like Scott standing on the ship tonight for the first time, amazing. He'll never forget that. And now he's in touch. And he's felt those healing waves come through, and it has had a major impact on his life. So I commend you greatly for what you're doing. Do this, do this.